In today's Money Watch, we are looking at the Trump administration's push to gut the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. But what does it actually do? CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger is here to break it all down. All right, so why should Americans care? And what are some of the safeguards that exist because of the CFPB?
So the CFPB was created out of the financial crisis. It was an agency that was very laser focused on consumers. So everything from mortgages to credit cards to payday lending, all of that. So some of the things that they have done include really trying to skinny up a lot of documentation, like when you get a credit card bill and all that gobbledygook, and mortgages. So that's called the know before you owe. Then there is restriction of credit card late fees that's in action, that's been enacted, but that has been a rule that's put in place but has not been enacted. And then we also have that, we've talked about this, the expunging of medical debt from your credit report. That's huge. It will impact millions of Americans. So there are things that really help people on the ground.
So investigations at the CFPB are on hold. Many staffers are on leave. So where should consumers turn to now?
So there are other agencies that are available for consumer complaints. So one is looking at the FTC, the Securities and Exchange Commission. They all have consumer arms, right? We also have something for employees in their retirement plans, and states have a lot of insurance and securities arms as well as consumer divisions that are very helpful.
Okay, so you mentioned there are other agencies. If there are other agencies, does the Trump administration have a point in gutting this one?
Well, this has been a point of Republicans since the beginning of the CFPB.
Since '08.
They said, hey, there are 7 other agencies that have consumer arms. Why do we need this? And they really pushed back. The payday lenders actually went to the Supreme Court to defund it. The Supreme Court found against them. Here's what I think is important. There are very few agencies whose sole purpose is to focus on the consumer. And that's why I think this has been
Consumer
good.
protection.
Consumer protection. However, I also want to be clear that when big institutions like JP Morgan Chase's Jamie Dimon complain about regulation, I'd like everyone to look back 15 years and see just how much money those banks have made over those years. They're doing just fine, regardless of the regulation. Consumers, take action. Be clear, there is no one agency that is really out there fighting for you.
I love the way you make this all digestible. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Jill. Thank you.